Hi, I'm Ryan Schrobeck, Exec Director of the Bowling Green Radio Sports Organization. Today, we're going to learn how to properly board up and do a sports game on one of the two radio stations. So first thing you want to do when you come into the studio, you're going to come over not to the first desk, but the second desk over here. You're going to see there's three things that you're probably going to need. You're going to need a board op check sheet, a CD, and most likely a pen. Just grab a pen. First thing you're going to do is whoever's calling the game, you're going to want to label your CD. So at the top, you're going to put whatever game it is. So men's basketball versus whoever they're playing. For example, we'll just say Ball State, if I could spell state. And then over here on the right-hand side, you're going to put the date. So 2/1/6/17, and then who's broadcasting. So we'll just put my name and my videographer for today, Jordan Swick. All right, now you have your CD. Make sure you put the Sharpie back because we don't want to lose any of those. Next, you're going to grab check sheet, which you'll have to fill out during the game. You can label that pretty much the same way, except here put your name at the top. So I'll put my name. And then put over on the right-hand side the game, men's basketball versus Ball State, and who's broadcasting it. So Jordan plus Ryan. All right, so now that we have that, we can head into the studio. We're going to go into Falcon Radio right now just because I don't feel like pulling out my pen. Why are there no food or beverages? All right, we're in Falcon Radio right now. First thing you want to do when you come in the studio is you're going to want to turn off the delay. To do that, you're just going to press the bypass button. Next, we're going to load our CD. Pretty simple, but a couple steps you got to make sure you do. First, you're going to want to put it in one of the CD holders. So we're going to put it in the top one right here. It's going to say loading and reading. And as soon as the numbers pop up, we'll be ready to go. All right, see that pops up now. We're going to press device, eventually, if I can say the word. And you want to make sure that you use this little knob and make sure you go all the way to CD. So we'll go to CD and just press the knob in. There you go. And then you want to go to menu, CD, or not CD, menu, record. You're also going to want to make sure that the record format says MP3. If it's not an MP3, then you're going to need multiple CDs. So MP3 gives us the most storage. Just click out of that after you're done. Just keep clicking menu. Then you're going to want to hit record. Now we don't need to press the play button just yet, just because there's no game, and you do that when the game starts going on. All right, after you've done that, we're gonna put the board into sports game. We'll load the playlist in a sec. We're gonna take this knob all the way to the second from the right-hand side. We're gonna turn it to sports game, and we're gonna press take. That's gonna change this whole board right here to what we need it to be. What the broadcasters are going to be on is remote C. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them on Q, and that's going to allow us to hear them from this right here. Also, if you want to talk back to the people who are at the game, you're going to want to make sure yourself is off of program on aux, your slider is up, and then you press on. Make sure though you are off of program. If anybody else is in here and wants to talk back to the people, they have to be off of program as well. Program is what allows you to be on air, so you do not want that. Next, you're going to want to load the sports playlist on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to this board. We'll go. There's multiple ways we can get to what we need to get to. Right now, we'll go easy way. We're going to go to our library, And there's a bunch of these little tabs up top. You're going to page over until you see sports. That is our category. Many of them are labeled by what they need to be. So we have promos, and we have outros, intros, and IDs. So you're just going to make sure that you play promos. You can also play promos from the promos list, and you also want to make sure you play stuff from the PSAs. So make sure you know where to find both promos, PSAs, and the sports category. Also, what you can do is you can pull up an array and take one of these and drag it down into one of these spots, and then it's there. But if you want to play something off the right-hand side, say you want to play this right here, you're going to want to make sure that your WFAL or WBGU encode is turned up, on, and in program. That's for only the right-hand side stuff. Anything on this side is on WFL encode 1 or WBGU encode 1. All this also can be repeated on WBGU. So whatever's going on in here right now, it could also be repeated onto WBGU. Next up, so we're just going to check things off. We're going to make sure remote A or C, depending on which one you are in, is in programming queue. We've already done that. It's going to be remote A in WBGU and remote C in Falcon Radio. Next, you're going to want to make sure that the broadcasters do a level check to make sure that they are heard correctly and can be heard throughout the game without any peaks. To do that, you're most likely going to look right here to see their volume. This is going to show how loud they are. You want to make sure it's between about the -20 range. So what this is right now, that is perfect. That's what we want to aim for without it going too far. We've already loaded our CD. Next, during the game, we're going to want to make sure we do a couple things as well. So first, we're going to make sure that we want to turn the auto off. So to do that, we just touch that. It's going to go to manual. So whenever this is done playing, nothing after that's going to play automatically. So make sure that this is on manual. And you just load up and play whatever you want. You can drag it there, or you can play it off of there like we mentioned before. Then to record the CD, you want to make sure that you press the play button, and then it will start recording. You'll see the numbers start going up. And that should do it for during the game. So after the game has concluded, there's a couple of things we also have to do. So first thing, we're going to want to stop this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause and then stop. And it's going to say information writing. And we're going to wait for it to finish. And then next you're going to hit menu, and you're going to go all the way down to CD, click that, and you're going to hit finalize. So you're going to click that, and it's going to ask you finalize, execute, and then you're just going to click the slider thing one more time, and it's going to finalize. Now while this is finalizing, you could be also doing a couple other things, but so like you can be loading up the clock back to current time. We'll show you how to do that. To load the clock up to current time onto this, you're going to go to playlist, and in this search bar right here, you're going to hit the dates. So today is 2/1. Right now there's nothing, so we're just going to go to 1. We'll just find the current one, but you're just going to find the current date. It's going to be on this sidebar. Make sure it's the one for the correct station. So BGUs is WBGUs, and Falcon Radios is labeled Falcon Radio, but there's none on here. So, Falcon Radios is labeled HD. So we're gonna hit this one. We're just gonna hit that, and then we're gonna unlock the position first, and then we're gonna hit the current time. So the time right now is currently, let's just say 2 o'clock. We'll hit 2 p.m. and then just click this and drag it over, and that should load up the current playlist. No, we're done. So that does that. After that, make sure you turn automation back on. So this was off. We'll want to turn that back on so that everything after that now starts playing automatically. Make sure you hit the play button first to make sure like the first thing's going. And last but not least, to turn the delay back up, you're just going to click the bypass button once more, and then you're going to press rebuild, and you're going to see these numbers start going back up. So after that is all done, we're still waiting for that to finalize. You're also going to want to make sure that you turn the board back to DJ Basic. So what we did before, so it's on Sports Game, we're just going to turn it back to DJ Basic. It's going to take that, and all of them are going to go back to normal. So we're going to take the CD out now. Take the CD out, take our sheet. On the sheet, also record any highlights or bloopers that may have happened during the game for the broadcaster so they don't have to search through the whole entire game. So demo room. Then we'll head out. And you're just going to want to put these back right where you found them. Put the check sheet and the other check sheets. Nice and organized here. And then put the CD in this black binder with all the rest of the CDs. We'll put those right there. And that is how to properly board op a game for the Bowling Green Radio Sports Organization. Hope you all enjoyed, and make sure you listen to us on the radio.